Good to meet you
You
and
too.
talk about your brand new show. You're bringing it to Provincetown
Yes.
for Women's Week. And you had me at the title, Robert will show you the door. So without giving it away, Susan, can you tell us something about what to expect from you?
Okay, Robert will show you the door. Tales of being fired. This is every job that I was fired from my first job at 16 years old, and my manager at Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips was named Robert. And I just thought that he had set my life in motion by firing me, only to find out that I was going to be fired from the next three jobs. And then it just started my life. So I take these stories, I play all the characters, and I've had critics call it a living resume, but a lot more fun. And there's twists and turns and life choices that I never knew that I would go in these particular directions. Like I ended up being a teacher after being fired from so many jobs. It was by default. And then, of course, stand-up comedy found me, and I did that one for 15 years. And so there's a lot in the show and a lot of things that people can relate to. Resilience.
Let's go back to the beginning then. What else did you do after Robert fired you? What other jobs did you
Aside from working in a fast food fish joint, I also worked at a racetrack, Belmont Racetrack.
Mhm.
Also worked as an usher at Radio City Music Hall. I was also a hostess in a disco on 57th Street at the Barbizon Plaza Hotel Disco. Then I moved to Los Angeles and I was a roller skating cigarette girl
Oh my God. We need pictures of that one.
on Laguna Beach, working for Virginia Slims. Yeah. And then became a stand-up comic at the Comedy Store and touring the world, and Olivia Cruises. I wasn't fired from that. But
Susan, were there any scary ones you were offered that even you wouldn't take? You wouldn't
well, as a
take?
comedian, I was offered a ship in Bahrain to perform for the troops during Desert Storm,
Oh my God.
and that one I turned down.
So now, what comes first in life? Your daytime career or a source of copy for your nighttime job?
Well, for 24 years, my daytime job dominated my touring schedule,
Mhm.
but I stopped teaching in the beginning of 2024, and I have been on the road ever since.
Do you miss teaching?
I not exactly yet. No, I'm still I love the children I worked with. I was working with teenagers right up until February 2024. I don't miss them yet. I'm sure maybe soon. I'm having too much fun touring.
Good. But you play a lot of probably women's audiences. So do you become a teacher and lecture them as well?
No, I never lecture on stage
You-
because performing is about finding commonality with your audience and reaching a note of vulnerability. And if lecturing, then it's what is it called? It's a TED Talk. And I
Okay.
don't do TED Talks.
Tell people who are watching this who have never been to this piece of paradise that we call Provincetown. What's it like? And what's it like in Women's Week, particularly?
It's such a beautiful space. It's a beautiful place with a simplicity yet cultural diversity all simultaneously. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you have the beauty of the bay and the beauty of the architecture and the beauty of the light. And that's what I love there. I love the sunsets. I love the walking on the bay with my Chihuahua pug, my pug Chihuahua, a chug. Um, and for Women's Week, it's special, because now it's not about a tourist town. It's about a celebration, and it's about people coming together from all over the country, and it's about a commonality of being a woman and sharing all of your talents with people and the performers from all over. I performed on Olivia cruises with all of these women that are coming. I haven't seen them in 7 years. I haven't done a cruise in 10 years or so.
We were speaking this morning to Janet, who manages the Red Room, one of my newer venues in town. You are one of it's a packed assembly of women, female comedians coming in. So if you're coming as a guest, you needn't leave that room for the whole week. You can
Right. I know. I can just stay there from 1 p.m. till like 9 p.m. and see everyone. Yeah. I know. I'm in the hub.
Susan, I always say to people, when you come to Provincetown, you fall in love with either the city, the town, or a person. Now, what's happened to you?
Oh, I do have many exes wandering Commercial Street. In fact, I'll be walking around on Bradford more than Commercial Street. Okay.
There's
So
an honest woman for you.
yeah, that did happen to me in the 90s. I fell
It
into
did.
love. I fell out of love. I fell into crap is what I fell into. But yeah,
But it
I'm
has
happy.
that, we have that atmosphere in town. You feel
Yeah.
obliged to, you say it's spectacularly beautiful. And it's, even if you don't leave them two main streets, and even at this time of year when it's windy, it is stunning. It's hard to miss it. Um, where can people see you when you're not here then these days?
When I'm not in
Mhm.
Provincetown, I am opening in the East Village at La Mama off Broadway for 2 weeks, starting November 21st to December 1st. I also work at Pangea Supper Club in the East Village. I do stand up, and you can find me on my website,
Which we will
susanjeremy.net.
run, which we will run after. But there's no
Right.
excuse not to come here because there's plenty of time and plenty and it's a good time of year to be here in Women's Week. So how far ahead do you work? Are you working on the next show, 2025 yet?
I am working on the
My
next show.
God.
And the next show is going to be just as crazy as this one. But the next show, you see, this is the memoir of the jobs I got fired from and how I found teaching. This is the show that I'm doing now, right? My next show is going to be the generations of women gamblers in my family, starting with my mother and her grandmother, who was a bookie in New York City in the 1930s. And I'm going to find the gambling in my family. Yeah.
It's only a few weeks away from Women's Week, and there's one thing we can guarantee. You
Yes.
won't be fired from this job.
Yes, I will be if I don't fill that house, according to the Red Room.
The Red Room's a great
I will be shown the door.
The Red Room's a great place, and so everywhere is. And it's a great week to be here, whether you're a man or woman or anything in
Or a
between.
dog or a cat.
Oh,
I would imagine cats are going to be
dogs
men.
we love.
Yeah. I put my Chihuahua in my bike basket.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm one of those ladies. Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe we should swap roles because my husband and I have a cat that goes out on a leash.
Oh, there you go. And my dog is smaller than a cat. In
It
fact, I can
is.
go get him now. He's sleeping if you would like a presentation of the chug.
So we're going to run all your details on your website after this, and you'll be a
Mhm.
fool not to book your ticket to come here now. Because the one thing I do know about the Red Room, they are selling out fast.
Yeah, they are because word of mouth and yeah. Okay.
It's good news. Good to talk to you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Rock the party non-stop like this, gonna rock the party non-stop like this, gonna rock